hope you all are having a lovely and fantastic day today. I hope everyone is doing absolutely splendid. As you can see here, we are currently on some Rust. We're on Rust Console Edition because of the fact that I don't have a PC or a laptop to play it off of or record off of. But either way, we're going to be hanging out, we're going to be having a good time, and we're going to hopefully have a good wipe on the server. It just wiped today. All of the servers did for the official or unofficial. No 2 times, no 3 times, no that stuff. Just regular 1.0 times. And on top of being on a regular server, the Underground Trains update released today as well. Bringing a ton of stuff to Rust Console Edition that I am very excited to play around. Because, as I just said, I've never played on PC. I've seen a ton of people use, like, all of the trains and stuff like that. And I thought it looked cool. I thought it was sick. I thought it was a really cool mechanic and feature to have so that you could go travel around the map and stuff like that. That's awesome. Never had it on console up until now. And I believe a month or 2 from now, we will have the, just above ground, trains as well. Now, I have no idea where I want to set up this base. Because if you can see here, we have Harbor, Large Barn, Power Plant. I kind of want to set it up around here, around Harbor, because I do want to go and hit Underwater Labs, but at the same time, I think if I set it up around Harbor and around Power Plant, I also have the train system, so I can visit Outpost, Train Yard, all that stuff. So, if I need to visit anywhere else, I can. I think that's going to be the plan, is we're just going to hit a ton of monuments, have a good time, and just chill, man. We will be chilling, indeed. But we've got a lot of stuff that we can do. I've been in the mood for Rust a lot recently. Just never ended up getting to playing it because of the fact that there's just so much stuff that I had just going on. So many different games. I just got hired at a new place, like a ton of different stuff, and so it was really difficult for me to figure out a way for me to actually try to play Rust. Do a full wipe. Oh, dude, I don't even spawn with my rock skin. I gotta spawn in this rock, dude, so I can get my skin, bro. You see this? This is so much cooler than the other one. It's shiny. Epic. Oh, fuck. Hello, sir. I am peaceful. I shall leave you be. Have a good wipe. That could have been very bad right off the bat. Thank God he was peaceful. Oh. That's why he was running and looking around. Because he was running from a dude. Well, ah! Damn it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we respawned right next to where we died anyways. Okay. That's lovely. I didn't even get my bag down in time without just getting gunned down because I didn't want to place it in front of the Hazy dude because then he would have known exactly where my bag was. Which I probably should have done anyways just because of the fact that if I place it down in front of the Hazy dude, he's going to know where I'm at anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But whatever. Oh, my fucking... my thing didn't spawn in the thing because of the update. Oh, I forgot it does that. There's a tugboat of... Oh, yeah, they probably just immediately got it from Harbor as soon as the server wiped. That's a freshie. I need more cloth. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, I gotcha. They're just gonna build base in there at the stage where it's just wood right now. I understand it now. Do I need rad protection to visit Harbor? I don't think I do. Because Harbor usually doesn't have much. Okay, we'll run up this way for a little bit. I'm hearing footsteps, but I'm not... Or I'm hearing noises. I'm not fully sure where they're at. Whatever. Don't really matter too much. What does matter is me getting more cloth, because that is the main thing I need. Ooh, berry. Might make a berry farm on the server. It's kind of tempting. I've seen so many T-Guy Tom videos, man. It's tempted me. I watched, like, the entirety of his catalog of videos a while back. Like, throughout the span of a decent amount of days. I just watched, like, all of them. I even watched some of his podcast videos. Dude, his podcast, where he just yaps with people, which is basically just what he does in his regular videos anyways. That art had hardly any views. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that makes no sense to me. How can someone as popular as T.I. Tom have an alt account where he just posts podcast sort of content and where it's just literally him just talking to a ton of his friends and other content creators and stuff, and yet no one watches that, even though it's not that different from his current formula of content. That is a geared guy. No, that's a fresh spawn too. Okay, he's running over to his base. Okay, I'll see you. But yeah, man. Like, I was at first, like, confused, because I was like, how does this guy have, like, hardly any viewers on this other account, but he has so many on his main? I don't know, it's always just crazy to me to see how big of a difference it makes to be on a separate account from another person. Like to see that, and because he doesn't, like, promote most of that stuff. I don't even think he takes most sponsorships, or, like, many sponsorships. So it's like, it makes sense as to why. Like, it would correlate properly, because he doesn't, like, advertise it. He doesn't, like, sit there and go, oh, wait, you guys need to go sub to my second channel right now. But, I don't know, it is kind of crazy to me. I've seen some of his streams of the, like, Rust World, whatever it's called. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't really care about it too much because of the fact that I'm not really on PC, so I can't really involve myself in it in the first place. And even if I could, I don't even know if I'd want to, dude. Looks like a cool kind of concept for sure, and especially for a lot of content creators, it would make sense to involve themselves in that stuff, so. If you do it, best to you, 1000%. But, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to me. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, you know? Also, this server wiped like 4 hours ago. I am not on very new after it wiped, so that's why that guy was geared with a, like, pistol. He had a semi. He had a sap. Okay. It's enough hitting of a tree. Thought I saw some cloth over here. Was I wrong? Okay, let's get a bag down first. First and foremost. We're just going to put it there. I don't care about where it's placed. If it's out in the open, whatever. I don't give a damn. I just want a bag down just in case I die. Because if I die, I would rather be, you know, respawning at a bag guaranteed to spawn at the area I want to rather than just get lucky. Granted, getting lucky was very nice. Oh. Hi. We have him. That was concerning. I need stone now. Because I need to get myself some tools. And also, with Rust Console Edition, as I mentioned before, this new update released. And I believe on the 24th, they tested up to a 200 pop server, and I think from what I think it went well. I wasn't able to play in the test. I was busy with some other stuff. I had a ton of stuff going on around that day. But from what I heard it was really, really solid, and that the test went really, really well. If anyone has any other opinions on that, let me know. Say it down in the comments if you were involved and it like didn't go good or it did go good, like whatever. Let me know. But like obviously, because I am curious, like I do want to know. But yeah, man. What the? Okay, you do you, bro. Have a good one. Have a good time, sir. But yeah, if you guys have other opinions on that or you have other knowledge about what occurred on that, then let me know. Because all I've heard is kind of people who are like fully monetized and like obviously like sponsored by, well, not sponsored by Rust Console Edition, but like they're like known YouTubers for the game. And I'm curious to hear what the other players did, because it was up to a 200 pop server. Like, let me know. Did it run well? Was it like bad? Did it have like major issues? Like, do you think that the game right now in the current state it's in, with that test, would be able to run like 200 pop servers on official? Like, let me know, because I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. I obviously, like I said, wasn't involved, and I'm very curious, like, if I'm being real, because, I don't know. I want the higher pop servers. I don't care if the game runs slightly worse or if there's slightly more performance issues. I would, out of a billion times, have worse performance to have up to 200 players in a Rust server. Like, that's kind of one of the exciting things about Rust, is the amount of people that you can meet and the amount of experiences you can have with other random people in your lobbies. Like, that's one of the most important things about Rust. And the fact that that's not even on console yet is, I don't know, in my opinion, not necessarily great, because of the fact that it means that console players are missing out on quite a lot, if we're being completely honest here. Because your experience completely shifts once you have up to 200 players in your servers. It becomes a lot more difficult, and it requires you to be a lot more skilled as well, and also be a lot more knowledgeable about where you're building at and what's going on. And also, I don't want to hear anyone trying to use the excuse of, oh, it doesn't have enough players. It has plenty of players. I don't know exactly the player numbers for Rust Console Edition, but I'm pretty sure they are relatively high in comparison to a lot of other games. And I think they are relatively similar to, not similar to the PC version. Obviously, they're going to be lower than that, but I think they're relative in a term of like, oh hey, they're not actually relative to that, but for how it is in comparison to that, it would make sense. And that the player counts are high relatively for that. Because I was scrolling for a while, and I had to scroll for a while to find a server that wasn't 100 pop with like 50 people queued up. And that was unofficial. Which, that's not even including the Xbox only servers, or the PlayStation only servers, or any of the goddamn community servers, or anything like that. Because I know with community servers, those get packed, especially like the aim training ones and stuff like that. Like, those can get very large queues for a very long time and can stay very populated, basically permanently, like 24/7. Whether or not they're like outside of your like area, they will stay populated, no matter how many players are trying to like get in or anything like that, or no matter how like heavily the game falls in player numbers, or it's a work day at like 6 a.m. or a work day at like 12 a.m. or a school day at 12 a.m. It will be full almost all of the time. And that's just how those servers are, like, just generally speaking. But, yeah. Okay, so let's get ourselves cupboard, cupboard, and a building plan. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright. We'll be able to build up our base now. We need way more resources, though. I do need to kind of clear out my inventory of some of this stuff. Oh, wait, actually, we can create a bow as well. Forgot about that. Drop you, drop you. Move these guys up. That way we have some food in our hot bar, and also as well as like, we are going to get all of our building supplies into our hot bar. Now the real question is where do I want to build? I think I'll probably build around here on this island somewhere. Just because then I'm close to harbor. If I need to travel anywhere else, once I get my like TC up and all that stuff, and once I get the base up, and once I get like a workbench and all that stuff, I'll just go over to harbor and go to the train station and travel from there. That'll be like 10 times easier than anything else I'm gonna have to worry about around here. Plus, using that train station is going to be very helpful for also my PvP and all that stuff, because then I'm kind of forced to PvP and PvE a decent amount, because the train stations are going to be the main thing that people are going to be wanting to do on this server and how that they release. So those areas are going to be like flooded with players for the next while. And I mean while. But yeah. We'll see. Okay, I need more stone. I can't upgrade my base to stone. I need to be able to... Ooh, that's a shot-down air balloon, I think. Oh, shittings. I don't know what kind of base I want to go for either, man. I haven't actually, like... I don't know. I don't even have a base idea in my head. I'm kind of just going to freeball it, I think. I think I'll just free build. Because... overall, if I wanted to do a specific base type or anything like that, I probably should have thought it through before loading in here. I think I'll do the same base type that I did last time. But it'll be slightly different from my last recordings, but it'll be very similar to the one that I recorded in my last stream. Not recorded, but had in my last stream. But we'll see. I have no idea. I'm not a very good builder either. I'm not necessarily great at anything in this game. I don't have a ton of playtime or anything, so it's a little daunting for me to be playing solo in the first place. But I would rather just play solo on here than not be able to play for a while, because I'm waiting for some of my friends to actually get on the game or download the game or anything like that. Plus, one of the dudes who I was planning to play with as soon as this update came out is completely gone on vacation right now, so there's no shot that that's going to be happening anytime soon. Let's go get a base down. I'm starting to get paranoid now that I have a ton of stuff on me. So let's go. Let's get a base down. It's depot. We'll probably build it along this beach over here. Wait, actually, we can build it probably around some of these rocks. Now, I have noticed one of the main issues with my bases is that they're usually very easy to door camp. And so I'm trying to figure out some ways I can counteract that properly. Because console players, man, they love their door camping. Shit. Wait, actually, I have a bow, don't I? That's actually really good. Oh, shit. Don't know if I have enough arrows to kill him, but I might. Oh, shit. Did not realize you could make it up there. Why did my auto sprint stop? That's not good. Let me eat really quick. not chase after the bear. Okay, let's craft some more arrows. And let's also get a campfire made. No way I just overshot the bear. There we go. I don't know where to build because there's a base up on that height. But I'll build around here, just against this rock. Because then I have natural cover because of the rock. God damn, it's been so long since I've had to play fucking Rust and build. Holy shit. Okay. Steepo you. Put you down. Get another bag made. Hey, we need doors. Oh wait, I need to upgrade foundations before I upgrade doors. That all being wood is fine. Okay, we're gonna have to move our other bag, but that's okay too. That's where I'll put my box. Keep all that. We need more stone for sure, but for now we can survive. I should not have done key lock first. Actually, I'm gonna need another key lock now because I placed that one on the TC. Okay, once we have this base down though, I will be happy and we will be satisfied. We will not have to be terrified that we're gonna get ganked out of nowhere. Now granted that is going to be wood, which means, oh owie. Which means not so good stuff for that, but I would rather have that be wood than not be upgraded at all and be twig. But we have a base down now. Alright. You know what? I have some stuff I need to go tend to. But I have progressed far enough to where I'm happy. I think I'm going to end this recording here for this very moment. And I'll start recording again as soon as I'm available to. But I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you guys all in the next one. And make sure to like and subscribe, chat. Peace out, you guys. And good night.